It's alarming, but true. Heart attacks, once considered a risk for older adults, are now becoming more common among younger people. In the past few decades, heart attack cases among those aged 20 to 40 have increased by 2% every year. Today, we're diving into the real reasons behind this dangerous trend. A heart attack. A heart attack, or myocardial infarction, happens when the flow of oxygen-rich blood to a part of the heart becomes blocked. Most often, this blockage is caused by the buildup of fatty deposits, also known as plaque, within the arteries. When the plaque ruptures, a blood clot forms, cutting off the flow of blood, which can damage or destroy part of the heart muscle. The common risk factors used to be aging, high cholesterol, and hypertension, but now, younger individuals who seem healthy are experiencing heart attacks. According to a study published in the American College of Cardiology, about 1 in 5 heart attack patients is under the age of 40. 2. Unhealthy diets and increased cholesterol levels. One of the primary reasons for this spike in heart attacks among young people is poor diet. A diet high in processed foods, sugars, and trans fats contributes to rising cholesterol levels. In fact, research has shown that over 40% of young adults have elevated LDL cholesterol, often referred to as bad cholesterol, which directly increases the risk of developing atherosclerosis. Processed foods, which are rich in saturated fats and sodium, are now a staple in many diets, particularly among young adults. Foods like burgers, fried snacks, and sugary drinks spike cholesterol levels and cause the arteries to become stiffer. This can lead to high blood pressure, a key contributor to heart disease. According to the CDC, 37% of young Americans aged 20-39 are considered obese, which is a significant factor in heart disease risk. 3. Sedentary lifestyles and physical inactivity. Another contributor is the modern sedentary lifestyle. Studies show that about 80% of young adults don't get enough physical activity. With the rise of office jobs, remote work, and screen time, people are sitting more than ever before. Lack of movement reduces cardiovascular fitness and contributes to obesity, diabetes, and hypertension, major risk factors for heart attacks. According to the American Heart Association, just 150 minutes of moderate exercise per week can reduce the risk of heart disease by 30%. But unfortunately, many young adults aren't meeting this minimum. A 2020 study published in JAMA Cardiology found that young adults who engage in regular exercise have a 50% lower risk of developing heart disease later in life compared to those who are inactive. For the impact of smoking and vaping. While smoking rates have declined in recent years, the rise of vaping has introduced new cardiovascular risks for young adults. E-cigarettes have been marketed as a safer alternative, but studies show that vaping can damage blood vessels and increase the risk of heart attacks. A study published in the American Journal of Preventive Medicine found that young adults who vape are 34% more likely to suffer a heart attack than those who don't. Tobacco use remains a significant concern as well. Nearly 1 in 5 young adults smoke cigarettes, according to the CDC, and smoking has been proven to be a leading cause of heart disease. 5. Rising stress levels and mental health issues. We live in a fast-paced world, and young adults today are facing unprecedented levels of stress. From student loan debt and financial instability to the pressures of social media, stress is more prevalent than ever. A report from the American Psychological Association revealed that 77% of young adults report feeling regularly stressed, with work and money being the top causes. But how does stress contribute to heart attacks? Chronic stress elevates cortisol, a hormone that, in excess, can lead to high blood pressure, inflammation in the arteries, and insulin resistance, all of which are precursors to heart disease. Moreover, mental health conditions like depression and anxiety can increase unhealthy coping mechanisms, such as overeating, smoking, or drinking, further worsening heart health. 6. Genetic predisposition and undiagnosed conditions. In some cases, the risk of a heart attack can be tied to genetics. Conditions like familial hypercholesterolemia, where individuals inherit high cholesterol levels, can significantly increase the risk of heart disease even in young, seemingly healthy people. Additionally, conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, and even autoimmune disorders like lupus can contribute to early heart disease if not properly managed. Individuals with a family history of heart disease are 2 times more likely to suffer from cardiovascular issues before the age of 50, according to research from the National Institutes of Health. The problem? Many of these conditions go undiagnosed in young adults, as they don't prioritize regular health checkups. Here are top foods that reduce the risk of a heart attack. Your diet plays a crucial role in keeping your heart healthy. Did you know that by choosing the right foods, you can significantly reduce your risk of a heart attack? In today's video, we'll explore the top foods that you should add to your diet to protect your heart and lower the risk of heart disease. 1. Why diet matters for heart health. Heart disease is the leading cause of death worldwide, but it doesn't have to be. In fact, your diet is one of the most powerful tools you have to prevent heart attacks. Eating nutrient-dense foods that are rich in vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats can reduce inflammation, lower cholesterol, and regulate blood pressure, all key factors in preventing heart disease. 2. Leafy green vegetables. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and broccoli are rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. One of the most important nutrients they contain is vitamin K, which helps protect your arteries and promotes proper blood clotting. Studies show that increasing your intake of leafy greens can reduce your risk of heart disease by 16%. These vegetables are also packed with nitrates, which help reduce blood pressure and improve arterial function. Try adding a handful of spinach to your morning smoothie or having a kale salad with lunch to boost your heart health. 3. Fatty fish and omega-3 fatty acids. Fatty fish, such as salmon, mackerel, and sardines, are excellent sources of omega-3 fatty acids, which are known for their heart protective properties. Omega-3s help lower triglycerides, reduce inflammation, and decrease the risk of abnormal heart rhythms. According to the American Heart Association, eating fatty fish twice a week can lower the risk of heart disease by 30%. If you're not a fan of fish, you can get omega-3s from plant-based sources like chia seeds, flax seeds, and walnuts. 4. Whole grains. Whole grains such as oats, quinoa, and brown rice are packed with fiber, which can help lower LDL cholesterol levels, also known as bad cholesterol. High levels of LDL cholesterol can lead to plaque buildup in the arteries, increasing the risk of a heart attack. A study published in the BMJ found that consuming just 3 servings of whole grains per day can reduce your risk of heart disease by 22%. Swap refined grains like white bread and white rice for whole grain alternatives to give your heart a boost. 5. Berries. Berries, such as blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries, are loaded with antioxidants like anthocyanins, which reduce oxidative stress and inflammation that can damage the heart. These tiny fruits are also great for lowering blood pressure and cholesterol. A study in the Journal of Nutrition found that regularly eating berries can reduce the risk of heart disease by 15%. Add berries to your yogurt, oatmeal, or enjoy them as a snack to help protect your heart. 6. Avocados. Avocados are rich in heart-healthy monounsaturated fats that help lower bad cholesterol and increase good cholesterol levels. They're also high in potassium, a mineral that plays a key role in regulating blood pressure. Research has shown that people who eat avocados regularly have a 20% lower risk of heart disease compared to those who don't. Try adding slices of avocado to your toast, salads, or smoothies for a creamy, heart-healthy boost. 7. Nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds are powerhouses of nutrition. Almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds are all rich in fiber, omega-3 fatty acids, and healthy fats that support heart health. They also help reduce inflammation, lower cholesterol, and regulate blood pressure. A Harvard study found that eating a handful of nuts 5 times a week can reduce the risk of heart disease by 24%. Keep a jar of mixed nuts on hand for a quick, heart-healthy snack or sprinkle chia seeds over your cereal or yogurt. 8. Olive oil. Olive oil, especially extra virgin olive oil, is rich in monounsaturated fats and antioxidants, which protect the heart by reducing inflammation and lowering bad cholesterol. The Predimed study, one of the largest studies on diet and heart disease, found that people who consumed extra virgin olive oil daily had a 30% lower risk of heart attacks compared to those who didn't. Use olive oil as your main cooking oil, and drizzle it over salads or vegetables to get the most benefit.